what is the difference between saying at the end or in the end? Typically, you need to say at the end of something, at the end of a period of time, or at the end of a line or a physical space. For example, you could say we're going on holiday at the end of the month. I don't want to know what happens at the end of the film. She retired at the end of October, so you can see you have these periods of time. You could also say, literally, everyone was really tired at the end of a day. And you mean literally, at the end of that particular day, by the end of that day, everyone was really tired. If you talk about a football player, for example, his contract expires at the end of a season. And you could also use at the end of something with places. For example, if you think of a line, of a straight line, so you could say the museum at the end of the street has closed, or the tram stops at the end of the street. Or then when you're giving instructions on how to reach a place, you could say turn right at the end of the road, and that will take you right to the hotel. But as you can see in all of these cases, you sort of have a straight line. So for example, time, the month, the film, the day, the season, the street. And then you will find something at the end of the month or at the end of the film. However, the expression in the end, and there is nothing after it, it's just in the end, and typically in the end, comma, means eventually, after considering everything, or especially after a long time, effort, problems, whatever. So for example, you've been thinking of buying a new car and you've been pondering and considering different options, but in the end, we decided not to buy a new car. After considering everything, the final decision was not to buy a new car. So in the end, we decided not to buy a new car. Imagine at first you didn't feel you were going to like a film. So initially, we thought the film was going to be boring. But we went to the cinema and in the end, we really liked it. You can also say something like, you'll get used to your new job in the end, eventually. So in the end, you will get used to your new job, even though you may find it hard now. Or you could say something like, it'll be hard work, but in the end, eventually, after experiencing everything, after effort or problems, in the end, it will be worth it. Finally, you also have the expression at the end of a day, which is not the literal at the end of the day we were really tired. It's sort of an idiom somehow, and sometimes might replace in the end. But you use this expression when you mean to say that you're going to give the most important fact of a situation. You used to say that what you're going to say is the most important thing about a situation after thinking about it, okay? So, you may be considering a number of factors, but at the end of a day, what really matters is making people around us happy. You might think about money, jobs, comfort, whatever, but the most important thing, at the end of a day, what really matters is making people around us happy. You could say, if someone's going to complain about something at work, for example, if you as a boss, you could say, I listen to what she has to say, but at the end of the day, it's my decision. You know, you're giving priority to this. Yeah, I listen to her, but at the end of the day, it's my decision. Or in a similar way, at the end of the day, I'm the one who's going to be held responsible. After all is considered, at the end of the day, I'm the one who's holding the responsibility for this. So, I hope you've understood the difference in the end. And please remember that you will find further interesting links at the end of the video.